friends, it's Kristen. Welcome to your evening wind down. I don't know what kind of day you've had, but I do know that the best way to end your day is with some yoga and breath and meditation. So that's what we're gonna do. This will be a short and sweet practice. You can do this practice on your yoga mat, or you can literally lay in bed and just Shavasana your way into slumber for the night. I have a couple bolsters. If you have bolsters, you may or may not want to use them. Just have them handy if you do have them. You can also use pillows. And then if you are planning to go to sleep after this, I would recommend a blanket or blankets, whatever you're comfortable with going to sleep. And we'll go ahead and get started. So just start by finding a comfortable seated position. Whatever that looks like for you, it doesn't matter at all. Find something that's comfy in your body. This class is all about just letting go of stress from the day and being comfortable and feeling good. So find that seated position and just take a second here to loop your shoulders up, back, and down. So just some nice circles. Lifting the shoulders up towards the ears and then rolling them back and down just a few times. And then when you're ready, when you feel complete, let your shoulders rest down your back, close down your eyes, and just take a moment to breathe deeply. Breathing in and out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. No pressure to breathe any kind of way, just breathing. Take a moment to notice the rise and fall of your breath. Recognizing this place of stillness after maybe a long, busy day. And really allowing each exhale to just carry the weight of your day off of your shoulders. Maybe this is the first conscious breathing you've done all day, and if so, no judgment. That's totally fine. You're here now, and that's what matters. Good. And then from here, continue to breathe, just kind of letting your body breathe itself, right? No need to breathe any certain type of way. And we're just gonna turn the head side to side, so looking right to left and left to right. We tend to carry so much tension in the neck. So we'll just take a little bit of time this evening working through some of that. So just nice and gentle, easy movement side to side. Noticing how that feels in your body. Good, and then from there, bringing your head back to center. Maybe your eyes are still closed here. Maybe they're open. Whatever feels best for you, let your head drop over to your right and just let it hang heavy for a moment. Let your left shoulder be totally relaxed. Breathing into the left side of the neck. Good, you can hang there in stillness, or maybe you nod your head yes and no. Just a little bit of gentle movement to get a little more curious about the neck and see if we can't work into any kind of lingering tension here as we gently move. Good, and then when you're ready, lift your head up through center, and we'll just switch that out. Dropping your head over to the left, totally relaxing through the right shoulder. Breathing into the right side of the neck. And then same thing on the side. You can be still. You can add in that little bit of movement, whatever it is that you need this evening. Noticing maybe how one side compares or contrasts to the other. Good, and then gently bring yourself back to center. And we're just gonna start to circle out the head. So these might be really little circles. If it doesn't feel good in your neck to drop your head back, then just leave that one out and take your head side to side. If it feels okay to circle all the way around, then go ahead and do that. Maybe you make some bigger circles if your neck is feeling a little looser. We'll go one direction one more time around. And then if you're making those complete circles, take a moment to just switch directions. So finding a little bit of balance in the body. Good. Maybe feeling a little snap, crackle, pop as long as you're not experiencing any pain. That's probably normal, but as always, please listen to your body. This practice is designed to serve you and what you need in this moment. And so you can always take away, you can always add in whatever it is that you need to. Good. Starting to bring your head back up to center. Once you feel complete with that movement, we're going to come into a really gentle forward fold. And this is why I grabbed my bolsters. I'll give you a few different options here. If you're cross-legged, you can fold right over your legs. Or it might feel better to take your legs out wide into a straddle position. And then I'm bringing the bolsters just right in front of me, or if you have pillows or blankets or whatever it is that you can just lie down on, finding something super supportive. And it may be okay for you to not have any props at all. You may just be able to fold forward and rest there comfortably, and that's totally fine too. But see if you can find something that you can really sort of surrender into. Okay, letting this pose be very passive, very relaxing. You may feel some stretch in your muscles. That would be very normal, but most importantly, I want this to be calming to your mind and calming to your nervous system. And so whatever shape that you're in, just know that you're in the right place. You don't need to change anything, but I want you to see if you can't just find your breath there. And once again, just notice the rise and the fall, feeling the little movement of the breath as it flows within you. And just feeling that gentle sort of rocking sensation of the breath. Just like a boat would respond to a wave, right? It's just a gentle rocking back and forth, up and down, in and out. Continuing to breathe deeply. And then again, with each exhale you take here, see if you can't let go of some stress, some tension, whether that's physical, mental, or emotional. Letting go with each breath out. Finding a little more softness. As you breathe here, and we'll take a few more breaths, you may notice that your body sort of responds to being here for a certain period of time, and it may let you go a little deeper, and that's fine. But again, not making this so much about the stretch in your body, and just really making this more about relaxation, being supported by the ground beneath you, the props if you have them. And just finding a softness. Take one more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. And then whatever shape you're coming from, no rush at all, gently bring yourself back up, coming into a comfortable seated position once again. I'm going to take a couple more stretches here and then we'll take it all the way down onto our backs. If you have the props, you can set them aside for now. And let's just take a deep breath and reach your arms up overhead. As you exhale, let your right elbow bend. Take your left hand over to your right elbow and just gently stretch through the shoulder here. And then you can stay right here. Option to add in a little side bend over to the left. Continuing to anchor down through the right sitting bone. Breathing into the right side body. And then gently rising back up, taking a big breath in to open up the arms once again. And then we'll just switch that out as you exhale, letting your left elbow bend. Taking your right hand over to the left elbow for a deeper stretch. And then again, totally optional as all of this is, but finding a little lean over to the right side. So breathing into the left side body, rooting down through the left sitting bone. And then really gently lifting back up. Take a big breath in, open the arms nice and wide. As you exhale, bring your fingertips down to the ground, slightly behind your seat. And we'll take a little bit of a back bend here. So just countering any of the rounding that you've done throughout your day. I know so many of us have desk jobs or we're bent over on our phones all day long. So this is just helping to kind of counteract a lot of the rounding that we do day to day. So think about drawing the shoulders back, lifting the chest up. If it feels okay in your neck, drop your head back, look up above you. Good, and then really gently release out of that. You're gonna make your way all the way down onto your back. So lying all the way back, planting your feet flat on the floor. So the knees are bent here. And I want you to extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Take your fingers and interlace them behind the right thigh or the right calf, whatever's accessible to you, and then gently draw back on the right leg. So bending at the elbows, putting a little stress onto the back of the right leg, finding a stretch for the hamstring, the calf muscle. From here, maybe pointing and flexing the foot a few times. And you can make some little circles with the foot if that feels good, or wiggle your toes, any kind of movement that's calling your name here. Good, and then gently release your right ankle onto the top of your left thigh for figure 4. Right knee falls out to the right side. This may be plenty of a stretch, and you can stay right here. If you want a little more, gently hug the left leg in. Taking a couple deep breaths right here. Again, making this really less about the movements in the body or the shapes that we're doing, the stretches, and really just about calming the mind and body after a day, right? So go easy, be gentle. Good. From here, keep the shape of your legs wherever they are. You're going to cactus your arms out to the sides, palms face up, and then gently let your legs fall over to your left side, coming into a spinal twist. And you can think of this as sort of just wringing out all the stuff from your day that did not serve you or that you don't need to carry forward with you. Just wring it all out, let it go. Breathing into your spine, relaxing the shoulders, letting your legs fall nice and heavy. Good, and then gently bring your knees back up. Unwind your legs, plant the right foot down. Good, readjust your hips here if you need to. Relax your shoulders down, reposition yourself, and then extend your left leg up to the sky, interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh or the left calf or whatever is most accessible for you. Relax the shoulders down, gently draw back on the left leg. Just finding an easy stretch here, and then maybe pointing and flexing the foot. Whatever you did on the other side, give it a try here. Maybe you found those circles. Maybe you wiggled the toes around, whatever it was. Yeah, and then start to take your left ankle on top of the right thigh. Stay here or hug the right leg in, finding a little deeper stretch if that is calling your name. Again, we're just being easy with it. Keep pressing down through your low back. Let your hips be heavy here. Let your shoulders stay relaxed. We're not trying to create tension. We're trying to let go. Unhinge your jaw. Soften your eyes. And then keeping the shape of your legs as you cactus the arms out beside you, palms face up. This time letting the legs drop over to the right. Just however far they want to go is perfect. Coming into your twist to the opposite direction. Finding a little wringing out. Letting go of whatever you do not need to hold on to. Creating space for new, for growth. And then gently bring yourself back up to center. Unwind your legs. We're going to take it into our final pose here, which is Shavasana. If you have props and you would like to support this pose in any way with those props, feel free to set those up as you like. If you're in bed, maybe you grab a blanket, cover yourself up, get super comfy. Close down the eyes if that feels safe. Legs outstretched, arms outstretched. Let go of any control over your breath. Let your body just breathe itself, tapping back into the rise and the fall. Noticing how it feels to breathe in this shape. And then taking your awareness down to your feet, completely relaxing your heels, the balls of your feet, the arches of your feet, your toes, the tops of your feet, and your ankles. Letting your feet be really heavy here. And then relaxing the lower parts of your legs from the shins to the calf muscles. Finding a softness behind the knees. Relaxing the thighs, the quadricep muscles, the hamstrings, the thigh bones all fall really heavy deep down into the earth. Let your hips relax. Let your belly relax. Relaxing your low back, your middle back, your upper back. Softening your chest, the fronts of your shoulders. Letting the backs of your shoulders melt into your mat. Relaxing the upper arms, the triceps, the biceps. Relaxing your forearms, your wrists, your hands all the way into each and every fingertip, completely soft and heavy. Relaxing your throat, front and back. Relaxing your jaw. Maybe keeping a little space between your teeth. Softening your cheekbones, softening your eyes, and even if they're closed, feeling them drop back and down, deeper into your skull. Relaxing your forehead. Feeling the back of your head on whatever surface it's laying on. Letting your head be heavy. And then taking your attention all the way up to the very tip top or the crown of your head. Imagining a big, beautiful wave of relaxation trickling down from the top of your head all the way down your body until it reaches the soles of your feet, completely enveloping you. Total relaxation. Finding gratitude for yet another day complete. You did all the things, you made it through, you're here, you're safe, you're relaxed. Finding gratitude as well for the opportunity at another night of rest. To recover, to rejuvenate, to wake up refreshed. For another beautiful day tomorrow. Rest easy. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Namaste.